Let's get recording while we still have battery.
Is this the die that I was looking for? Stupid motherfucker.
I don't know.
I'm putting it away.
Put it away.
Because I'm going to be obsessive about the dice.
Okay. All right. Here's the problem. I have no idea how we left off.
I do. I remember.
You do?
Enough. Yeah, we'll be okay.
It flewed out of me.
It flowed out of you.
Flewed.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to Gamma World.
Yes.
We're back.
Finally.
Flu tested.
Flew
back.
Yeah.
So, a quick recap where we left things off.
Yes, please.
Meecho. Meecho.
Jesus Christ. What is that dot next to 2?
It's just shows that it's a 2, not a 12, I guess.
Or
it's a really bad die. I don't.
Or is that supposed to be 20?
I have a dot next to 6.
I don't see a 20. That must be the 20.
I do not have a dot next to 2. It must be a poorly painted die.
Oh, there's the 20. Okay. Just want to make sure I found a 20 on this thing.
Anyways, so we left off. Meecho. Meecho. Your guy.
My guy.
And my guy.
Meecho John Gaiman.
John. Had left the city of the Citadel in search of a piece of tech so that he could pay off Bling. In their adventures across the countryside, they ran...
Time out. Can I have a pencil?
Oh my God, you didn't bring
I'm
a pencil?
Completely unprepared for this. I had no dice. I couldn't even find my class sheet.
There's a pencil for you.
I was hiding this from the kids from the Super Bowl party.
Every reason why I have 2 pencils.
It's sharp, too.
You encountered a rogue cloud of nanites that tried to puree you, and you escaped into the woods.
That's right.
And then after some poorly rolled navigation checks, you took the long way.
That's right.
Across the woods.
Got lost in the woods.
And then back around the other way. This all happened sandwiched between the fact that we lost a huge chunk of role-playing.
Oh, yeah. We lost. The batteries died.
But that we had wrapped up as you had finally arrived into the town of Brookdale.
That's right.
Brookdale, a kind of a frontier town, the large stockade fence around it.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
The microphone's like that.
The microphone's like...
You pull it this way.
I'm gangster.
Yeah, no, you're talking out the side of your mouth.
Yeah, like this.
No,
like you hold your gun like that. No. They don't hold a gun sideways?
Yeah, no, but they don't do that with microphones.
Because nobody sees
They grab the whole thing like this.
They grab
They
grab the microphone like this.
They don't grab the shaft. They grab the head.
Oh, they grab the head?
They grab the head.
I'm not at all comfortable with it. Actually, I'm not going to touch any part of it now that you described it.
Well, I'm okay.
I'm going to try to cough off mic as much as possible.
Yeah, please. And spread the flu profusely.
I think I'm mostly non-contagious.
You're non-contagious?
Mostly.
Well, usually you get sick when you come here. You probably got sick coming here to begin with.
All right.
That stupid wrestling kid.
The wrestling kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, we'll save that for the second show.
Save that for the other show. Because that kid...
The non-sequitur show.
That kid screwed us.
That kid is sick. So anyways, you and Glume...
He's got dumb parents.
Meecho and Glume approached the stockaded fence of the border town.
I strolled right through, I remember.
You walked in, yes. You're following...
I used my newly found skill
to turn yourself invisible.
Just make like I belong.
Just pretend like you belong there. Yeah.
Right.
So you walk past some pretty heavily armed guards wearing large suits of like armor.
Am I still -2 hit points?
You're not -2 hit points, no.
No?
I think you're healed at this point. I'm going to call it.
I mean, there was a lot of camping.
A lot of...
I had some bandages on.
There's a lot of downtime, so let's call you healed at the beginning of this adventure. And at some point, we're going to have to dole out some experience, but I think we'll do that after you...
I got no experience yet. Fought off some
I think we need a logical...
Well, I didn't do anything... Well, you know what it is? We played the prologue. So really, this did just start.
Yeah, we'll do it after you have your first adventure. We'll dole up what the experience is. And I'm still not sure how that works. I'm going to have to research that. But
okay.
So you you go through the stockade fence and past the guards, the hustle and bustle of this border town. I mean, immediately, you see, like I said, the guards, and then there's a bar, of course, called the Pasture. You see a square, your typical village square.
Okay.
Lots of things being sold there. Lots of people moving to and fro. And Glume turns to you and goes, "Is there anything that you need? Is there anything that you don't have that you want?"
Well, I was I'm looking around to see if I see a merchant.
You see lots of merchants.
Anyone that does like weaponry, buys and sells weaponry.
Okay. You see one guy who has a small booth off to one side. And he has some wares out. Typical, swords and bows and arrows and spears. And then he's also got a bin with some higher tech looking weapons.
Okay. So he's got some low grade and some high grade.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. So, hey, Glume, I want to stop by this guy and see if I can get something for the sword.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to walk up to the merchant. Hey, how's it going? Do I see a merchant there? Yeah. Is there somebody there?
Heavyset guy with a leather apron. He's got like a triple monocle on his eye that he kind of rolls back and looks up at you and says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I see you selling some wares, and I may be interested in getting something. But I was wondering, do you buy any as well?
Well, what do you got?
I got this short sword. It's pretty nice. Got it from inside town, and turns out I don't need it anymore. Barely used.
Let me get a look at that.
Okay.
He takes it. He puts the monocle on. He kind of turns it over in his hands. He's like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know. You just want to get rid of it?
Yeah, I'm pretty set on swords.
Okay. You're good on swords.
Yeah, I'm sorted up.
You're all sorted up.
I'm all sorted.
You're all sorted out?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I can't give you a lot for it. I mean, as far as quality, it's standard fare. I mean, I wouldn't offer you a lot for it. I mean, I could throw you a few pieces.
Okay.
Of, copper.
Copper?
Yeah. I mean, it's not worth a lot. It's a sword. I mean, I got a bit of a sword glut here, as you can see. I got swords. I got short swords. I got long swords. I got bastard swords. I got broadswords. I got two-handed swords. I got one-handed swords.
You do have
no-handed swords.
You do have some nice swords.
Like, it's a lot of swords.
You do have a lot of swords.
I got swords coming out of my ears over here, pal.
You do have a lot of swords.
There's swords.
Yeah.
Do you want to? I mean, I'll trade you a sword for the sword.
What? But that puts me in the same spot.
You're oh, that's right. You're all sorted.
I'm sorted.
You're sorted.
I
mean,
well, I don't know. Do you know anybody who you think who could use some swords?
I mean, people like swords.
Well, I mean, I guess you would know people who want swords because you wouldn't own a sword shop otherwise.
Almost anybody that walks up wants a sword.
All right. Well, look. I look around. Are there any other merchants?
There's a lot of other merchants. Yeah.
Are there any that are
weapon merchants?
Any weapon merchants?
High or low for favorable results?
I'm gonna go low. I go low all the time. Then
right, you look around. He seems to be the only game in town.
Fuck. Well,
I mean, you want to trade this?
How much did I pay for this thing, or did Glume pay for this thing?
I think it just he paid for it. So
no, how much was it?
Money is kind of fluid. He put it on his account. So
he put it on his account.
Yeah, I think we have to agree on what kind of.
I mean, he's the only one
currency would they
that has money, right? Gold pieces. I thought. I guess D&D. Everything's gold pieces.
Okay, we'll go gold pieces. Yeah.
Well, no, that's why you said copper. I mean.
Yeah, I mean he's got a lot of them. I mean, you want to put that towards something else?
No, I think that. Well, how much copper you give me?
I'll give you. I'll give you probably like 60 copper. That's probably like 6 silver pieces.
What's your name?
My name is Frenzo.
Hey, Frenzo. My name's Meecho.
Hi, Meecho.
Yeah, you
welcome to Brookdale.
Thank you. It's a nice town.
Have you ever been here before?
No. but I've heard of it though, and I've heard good things, and I've heard good things about you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, that's why I came to you.
Well, I mean, 80% of my work is word of mouth. So
yeah, I mean, and I think that's a fair price. I mean, I guess I did hear a lot of good things about you. Is that the best you could do?
Do you have like a negotiate or?
I have intimidate, but I don't want to freaking shank this guy's throat.
I mean, and honestly, your charisma.
I'm trying to get
it is.
My charisma's shit.
Yeah, so your sweet talking factor is like
not.
fucking.
I'm trying to fucking butter him up. It's not working.
He's kind of blowing you off. Yeah,
he's blowing me off. All right, look, I'll take the 60 copper. I appreciate it. What was it again? Your name?
Frenzo.
Frenzo. How can I forget Frenzo?
Frenzo.
Yes, thank you, Frenzo. So. Yeah, we may be back.
Well, I do a lot of work on custom pieces. If there's a custom piece that you're looking for, it's really most of what I do.
Do you do anything besides swords?
I mean, I do some general weaponsmithing, some basic firearms. I can retool weapons. I can chamber barrels and rounds. If you're looking for a different kind of round, I do some gunsmithing. I'm pretty handy with ammunition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he holds up a shell with a red tip, and he goes, "Do you see this?
Yeah, what's that?
This is an incendiary round."
Oh, is it leave a trail or something?
It's got white phosphorus in it, so when it gets ignited, it heats up. It can actually burn through most thick metals.
Really?
This has armor-piercing qualities. You can put this into a weapon that maybe doesn't have those kinds of qualities. It's the kind of workmanship I offer here. Have I given you my card?
No, yeah. Please let me have your card. Glume. This guy has incendiary rounds.
Yeah, it's great.
You don't need anything, do you?
I don't need any incendiary rounds.
You don't need incendiary?
No, I think I'm good.
You good?
He kind of nods. He's, yeah.
All right. How much?
Uncomfortable.
I show him the charged pistol. Yeah, I have this pistol. Those incendiary rounds work in this pistol?
Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, I hand it to him.
Okay, so he takes a look at it. He pulls the magazine out of it, kind of looks at it. He goes, "Oh, these are caseless. This would be a real." He clicks his. Excuse me. He clicks his.
There's a lot of pantomiming going on, folks. We got to get the video.
We do need video for this, yeah. So he kind of clicks his monocle over, and
so he's rotating his monocle like, as if he was focusing the lens of a camera.
Yeah, really dialing it in. He's like, this would be something very custom, but I think I could probably get you maybe 10 or 20 incendiary rounds for this. If you can give me maybe 150 gold, I think I could work something out like that.
Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't know it requires customization.
Oh yeah, I'm going to make this custom for this weapon.
Oh, okay. Well then, you know what? I will probably be back later then.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much, Frenzo. I stick my hand out for the charge pistol back.
Okay. He hands it back to you.
Okay.
Kind of slowly, kind of as if. Okay, just kind of taking one last look at it. He hands it back to you, and he also gives you a metal. Almost like a little metal placard that says Frenzo's.
Okay.
Custom weaponsmith. Brookdale. And it's kind of a metal, little metal placard. And it says Frenzo's, your friendly neighborhood gunsmith.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to write this guy's name down.
Frenzo, thank you so much. We'll be back.
Just remember what we say here.
What's that?
Tell your friendzo about Frenzo.
Tell your Frenzo. We'll tell all of I'm going to tell all my Frenzos about Frenzo. Okay, so take care, and we walk off away from there, and I reach into I now have 60 copper.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, where do I put my money here?
Find a spot. Let's go to the spot.
Spells, feats, abilities, experience. Jesus. Weapons. Where the frick is money? There's no money in this town?
There's got to be money on your sheet. Other possessions.
Other possessions.
Put it under other possessions.
Okay. Look, Glume. I know it's not much, but you've done nothing but give to me, man, and I take 30 copper. I don't know, put this towards the tab for the charge for the...
You just hold on to it. We'll sort it out later. Don't worry about the money.
You sure?
It's fine.
But that was your short sword. You bought that thing, and I just sold it for 60 copper.
Yeah, you sold it for a loss. That's fine.
I sold it for a loss.
It's okay.
Yeah, but I figured...
Keep the copper. I got some money. You got some money. You might need it. You're in town here. We're kicking off out of here tomorrow morning to go get bigger prizes, right? So this is small potatoes, man. Trust me. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well,
just make sure that tomorrow...
At least, listen, I'm not borrowing money from you anymore.
Do me a favor.
What?
Okay. One.
Yes?
If you don't know where the fuck you're going...
Yeah?
Let me know.
Well, it depends if I roll a one.
Okay. You were very convinced that you knew where you were going.
Yeah, well, I didn't really normally go through the woods. But I have to confide in you something now, Glume.
Okay.
At first, I was thinking that I wasn't going to take you to what I thought would be a big enough score. I thought I would start small.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been locked up for like 9 years. And...
What do you tell me? You need to get laid?
Well, I haven't even thought about that.
You sounded like somebody that just got out of prison.
Well, yeah, and I haven't seen my parents. I haven't seen my town or my friends. And I'm really wondering what the hell happened to all them. And so I kind of changed my mind. And when we were back in the Citadel, and when I got my hands on this sword, and decided that I want to make you guys straight as soon as possible, because I have to get my ass to Timberland and see what the hell went on. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm really banking on this score probably just as much as you are, because I don't have time to be rummaging around the woods, either running into Husk or running into anybody of his crew. I just want to go see what happened.
Okay. But I'm all for all that. Like I said, I extended myself pretty far for you, kid. And
right.
we need to make this work out. I've said this. I feel like I've said this a few times.
Yeah.
We just have to.
Well, I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to give you copper here. And I don't think I'm going to even buy any more weapons. I can't afford any more weapons with 60 copper. But I say we just hold up the night, rest up, maybe eat something. Maybe I can finally afford to feed myself. And head out at first light and go get that score.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Why don't we go over to the pasture, get a drink.
Sounds good.
Grab a bite to eat. You can use your copper. We'll mix it up in the town, and then in the morning we'll get up and we'll move on to the next stop. Think about anything that you need from provisions, supplies, rope, whatever you're going to need to get this job done. We need to do it here. They should have anything that you can think of.
Let me show this on.
Okay.
I'm just erasing the short sword that I just exchanged for 60 copper. I got a backpack. Well, let's get... You want to head to the tavern?
Yes.
Let's head to the tavern, and I'll sit down and go through my backpack.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right.
So you mosey over to this tavern that's called The Pasture. It looks like it's frequented by, like I said, most of the people in the town. You get a lot of different groups of people in there. Immediately when you walk in, you notice about 6 aquatic-looking creatures wearing some kind of suits that are misting them, keeping them wet. They're at a table with various sized tumblers of various colors, drinking some kind of creamy substance. There's a bartender behind the bar who looks to be kind of part insectoid. He has like 4 mouths almost.
Nice. And
a little pair of fly wings almost that are buzzed kind of intermittently as he asks people for their order. And then behind the bar, there are those...
I'm not sure I want to drink from that guy. I hope he doesn't serve food. You think he serves food?
I think they always serve food.
Yeah, but the guy with the wings?
I mean, how can you serve drinks with
He
that
looks
food?
like an insect.
I'm sure, yeah.
Well, what?
Look at me.
Yeah, no, but if that's behind the bar, what's in the kitchen?
I don't know. How much feces do you think he has on his fingers?
I can't even, I mean, I heard that flies carry germs. I mean, this guy's like a mega fly.
He's like a big fly.
Should we eat here?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's any other choice.
Is anybody else eating?
Everybody's eating and having a good time and carousing. He seems an attentive bartender.
Okay.
You could hear kind of his high-pitched voice from a distance talking to people and offering them drinks. And behind the bar, they have these little, remember the little goat-like tarantula things that we saw on the hill?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They have a bunch of them kind of almost like in corrals behind there. Each one dyed a different color. It has like almost like a long, thick goat-like hair on these tarantula things in these little corrals. And then off the side of it, there's these little nozzles hooked up, and he's constantly grabbing these tumblers and pouring stuff.
Are these the same size, or are these little ones?
These are smaller.
These are a little bit smaller, and they're milking them.
They're milking them, yes.
Into glasses.
Into glasses, yes.
Okay. Isn't it? But now this is, I mean, I grew up in this world. This is normal, somewhat normal.
It is normal. I mean, they would use whatever creatures they could get their hands on. If these things were part goat, goats produce milk just like other kinds of livestock and cattle. These things have some kind of weird cybernetic implants in the side of them, though, so you can't really tell. But obviously, whatever it is that he's serving up is alcoholic in nature. Something is fermenting this milk before it comes out of these things.
Dude, they got spider goat milk.
Oh, shit. I got to have some of that, I think.
Yeah, I know, me too.
What color?
I've heard things about that. I heard Husk guys talking about that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never had it?
I know, I don't think so.
You know.
I mean, I usually stay away from settlements.
Yeah, I know.
But
you must feel a little bit out of place. Are you a little too out in the open?
I feel weird, yeah.
Okay. Let's get you in a dark corner.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
I'm way more comfortable there.
I'll get the drinks and meet you at the corner.
Sounds like a plan.
I think there's a spot in the corner over there. Do I see a spot in the corner that's dark that Glume would like? Or Glume, find a dark corner.
Okay, that I can do.
Yeah, but wait. Don't go into the dark corner until you tell me where it is, because once you go in there, I won't even fucking see it.
Okay, so he kind of slides off. And the bar is very busy. It's kind of like the place to be this time of day. It's the hot part of the day, and everybody's in there enjoying lunch and these fermented milk drinks that he's producing behind the bar.
Okay. So I mosey on up to the bar.
Okay. You walk up and he's busy, and he's kind of he's got 4 arms, and with 2 of them he's wiping the bar, and with the other 2 he's taking change from somebody, and then he kind of turns and looks and he goes, "Yeah, hello, welcome to the pasture."
Hello, good sir. Can I get 2 spider goat milks?
What flavor?
Oh, what flavors do you have?
Well, we have basil, strawberry, licorice, elderberry, huckleberry.
Oh, wow.
Blueberry, raspberry.
Well, you have a lot of flavors. Let me get 2 huckleberry, please.
2 huckleberries. All right. And he grabs 2 tumblers and fills it full of this. And it's really thick, dude. It's like kind of in the cup.
Nice. That sounds good.
That'll be 8 coppers, please.
Okay. I hand him 10 copper.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I walk towards Glume.
And as you turn around and walk away, he goes, "Excuse me, you're new here?"
Yeah, it's my first time in town. Why?
The constable's going to want to see you.
Oh, the constable.
Constable Wayne.
Constable Wayne? Okay.
He's not a fan of new people. He's not a fan of trouble.
Okay. I'm not here looking for trouble.
Then I guess this is going to work out good for you, but he's going to want to see you at some point.
Okay. All right. Where is that? Where can I find the constable?
He'll find you.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, sir. Sir? Sir.
You're welcome. No need to get personal.
Okay. Thank you. And I go to Glume with my huckleberry
All right.
drinks.
So you take your huckleberry spider goat milk over to You can see him in the corner, kind of sitting uncomfortably. I mean, the place is pretty well lit, so it's not as easy for him to disappear, but he's still very inconspicuous in spite of all that.
He managed to find the one little dark corner.
He found a little tiny little booth with a table that's barely big enough for the two of you, and he's kind of wedged himself in over there, right next to where a lot of those aquatic creature things are with these, like I said, they have these suits that are like misting them.
I stop before I go back, and I turn around and go back to the bar. Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
What did you say the constable's name was?
Wayne.
Constable Wayne. Okay.
Constable Wayne.
All right. Thank you. When he came, I didn't want to be rude and not know his name. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You want to know my name?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. My name is...
Oh, hi. I'm Meecho. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
Oh, thank you. All right. Well, I'm gonna go head back and with my friend and
okay. Do you know how many Z's are in Zmeow?
I'm gonna guess 4.
4. Yeah, it's 4.
The rest of the spelling is what I'm having trouble with.
ZZNARRR.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to write that down.
Listen, Glume. The bartender there, his name is and he said that there's a Constable Wayne that's going to want to see us because we're new in town. Do you ever hear such a thing?
It's not uncommon. Some of these frontier towns, they have these hard-ass sheriffs, you know. They want to make sure that they keep everything out in the open.
We don't need paperwork or anything, do we? They just want to meet us, you think?
Sometimes they want to bribe. We'll have to see.
All right, well... Anyway,
I mean, I would play it by ear.
Right. I didn't get a menu to see what type of food they have. I was just figuring we'd have a drink to start. Well, here's you. I hope you like huckleberry. You like huckleberry?
Sure.
Okay, good. Yeah. So, because there's a lot of flavors apparently, and I got huckleberry.
It looks.
See that or basil, which I thought basil and milk would be a little strange.
Yeah, this looks interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we'll drink it slow because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should I have asked him? No, I don't know. I think
he would look like a sissy if you're
right. Yeah, and I think and I would call more attention to myself.
I don't know who's more socially awkward, you or me.
I haven't had many social situations, but anyway.
Well, I'm glad that we're sharing this together.
Well. Our awkwardness?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go through this bag here because I'm looking through it and I see I see a first aid kit. I got some goggles and I got some MREs. That'll be good for the trip. Though we haven't eaten in 3 days.
We
probably should have deducted some MREs.
Yeah, we probably ate some MREs.
All right. So let's say we ate 2 MREs maybe.
Yeah, maybe
say.
2.
So I got 3 MREs left.
He probably had some too. So
okay. So I have 3 MREs. I got a flashlight. And I got the power cell for the flashlight. You have can I look at the power cell? I examine the power cell to see if I could see what level of charge this thing has.
Do you have any kind of technical skill?
I have a spot. Which that's probably nothing. Glume.
Roll it as a spot. I don't know.
Glume.
Yes.
Yeah, take this power cell. Is it charged?
Hold on. Let me see here.
He's got to have some technology. I'm looking at this thing. It looks like a metal rock to me.
You do a spot roll. I'll do a spot roll too.
Okay.
Or it's wisdom.
It's wisdom? Okay.
Plus your spot.
I have no wisdom modifier.
He
10.
Okay. So you actually look at the power cell and you can see on the side there's a bar. It's about 3/4 full of power.
Okay, cool.
And there's some terminals there that if you had some rudimentary wiring skills, you might be able to wire some things to it. You could take a shot at it with no skills, but it's going to be difficult. If you needed to wire it to something, say you wanted to...
Something other than the flashlight that it goes to, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I also have the power cell to this vibroblade. So, I remove that power cell from the vibroblade and examine it.
Roll another spot.
8.
All right. I mean, it looks pretty well charged.
Fucker. So who knows what that means?
Yeah.
All right. So, Glume. Do you know anything about these things?
Power cells?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know some things need power cells to work. Some things don't. Some things require bigger cells, and some things require smaller cells.
Right. Is there any indicator on this particular power cell that tells me how much energy is in this damn thing?
Let me take a look here. He looks at it. He goes, "Yeah, it looks like you're about 85% charged on it."
Okay, I don't know what you rolled, but I didn't like the look of your face. All right, so
it wasn't good, but luckily it has a good modifier.
I shove it back in the vibro blade.
Okay.
I have a feeling I can't afford batteries for this fucking thing, but I know we're going to be descending into something. How much rope do you have? Do you have any rope?
I got about 150 feet of rope. It's like a monofilament wire. It's very thin and strong. I don't know if it's the best for climbing. I have gloves. Do you have gloves for climbing?
Gloves? No.
Yeah, probably want gloves if you're going to climb.
Oh, they help climbing?
I think we could use another 150 feet of rope. I'm a firm believer. I don't think you would ever have enough rope.
Yeah, no, I'm a rope fan myself.
Okay, let's see if we can find some rope then.
I'm also a tarp guy.
A tarp? Okay, so we can get a tarp too.
Okay, well,
rope and a tarp.
Rope and a tarp. Yeah, and gloves
or gloves. Yeah.
Okay, so we got to find
all
that
of those things.
Okay. Also, we should probably eat something, and I think there's lodging here. I don't know.
Usually there's lodging. Sometimes it's a little more it's expensive, but we can figure something out. Sometimes they provide you with an area you can camp to right outside of town.
Right. If
you don't want to pay for lodging.
Right.
I usually stay outside of town. But, why don't you keep going through your backpack? I'll go get us some food.
Okay.
Do you want to try this drink?
Well, I was going to offer a toast.
Okay.
To really my first... I mean, when I broke out with Riggs, I was kind of free, but now that I'm out of there, I really feel free. And I'm glad I'm having this drink with you. Thanks a lot for helping me out. And I hold up my Huckleberry
Spider Milk.
And I go, to a big score.
To newfound freedom.
That's it.
And prosperity.
I take a swig. What you gonna do in real life?
Make a roll 20-sided die. Let's see how it sits with you.
Oh shit! Come on, man.
No, I'm not making.
You just constantly fucking with me.
Rolling.
I'm gonna roll a 1 and like pass out and die.
It's not gonna kill. Nothing's gonna kill you.
9.
All right. So we both drink it, and it's just not. It's. I think the way we would describe it is it's an acquired taste.
Mm.
You immediately taste the creaminess and then a warmth spreading down kind of your throat as you drink it, and it kind of burns. Kind of like when you were a kid and you got your first taste of like beer or whiskey or something. It was just very harsh for you. It was just like, and you both have the exact same reaction, which is kind of like,
okay.
Oh. And it's very thick. Like it's very thick.
And this stuff is a little more viscous than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I think they're serving it at room temperature too.
Yeah. Well, it came right out. I mean,
it was freshly squozen?
Yeah, I saw it come out of the thing, the tube. He squeezed it with one of his bug hands.
Maybe we should drink some more of it.
I don't. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. But I mean, everyone raves about it.
Yeah, everyone else seems to be fine. So I don't know. We'll take another.
So I'll take another swig.
Everybody, both take another swig. It gets a little bit better.
Okay, good.
But it's very thick, and you feel that warmth spreading, and you could kind of feel.
It's almost filling.
Yes, it's very filling. It's like drinking a milkshake.
It's like a meal replacement.
Yes.
Listen, don't get anything too big, and it'll weigh us down. I think
it's like a Slim Fast.
Yeah,
I think this is like Slim Fast.
Yeah. You're all right with heading to the bar and ordering something?
I'm gonna. I'll see what I can get for us to eat. You go through your backpack, hang out here, and then I'll bring something back for us to eat.
Yeah, because I'm kind of through my backpack already.
Okay.
I fucking don't. Yeah, I mean, and I have first aid kit and the other stuff that I said. And
so we're talking about tarp, rope, maybe gloves. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else we would need.
I mean, I got my pistol. I got my vibro blade, and a flashlight, and power cells.
Just don't want to be down there and think of something that we need that we don't have.
And food we have.
Okay. Maybe we'll pick up a little extra food.
I don't know the weather's going to be like, but we're equipped, I think.
Okay.
And the tarp will help.
Okay. So he runs and comes back with a couple plates of this steaming, like shank kebab thing.
Mm.
You can smell it. It smells really good. You put it on your plate, little pieces of kebab, and you got some random vegetables and some gravy or whatever. And you guys,
oh, this shit looks good.
Choke it down.
So I start eating it, and I turn to Glume. I go, I've been doing some thinking. Something about 3 days ago really bothered me in the woods there. I've been through here many times. For 9 years, I've been traveling along the edge of those woods. And you've been outside the Citadel, right?
Yeah.
How come over the course of 9 years, me traveling that way and you living here, how long you living in the Citadel?
I grew up here and lived here my whole life. Well, there my whole life.
I don't know how old you are, and it's kind of hard to tell.
I'm in my early 20s.
Okay. So you've been living here for 20-something years, and the both of us never seen that thing before.
Yeah, I think that's kind of par for the course. There's a lot of stuff out there that you don't run across. It's just random.
I don't know. I kind of feel like, I don't know. Maybe Husky, they had something on them to keep things like that away, or I don't know. Maybe that thing was looking for us. I don't know.
Maybe it was looking for something. Obviously, when Husk comes at you, I think you're going to know. He's not one for subtlety.
All right.
He would want to do it himself.
All right.
I wouldn't try to connect the dots. You know what? It's a big world out there. It's filled with a lot of scary shit. We're about to find out.
Okay. Well, I continue scoffing down my food.
Okay. Make a spot roll.
15.
All right. So while you're eating, you can kind of feel somebody staring at you from across the bar.
Okay.
There's a figure in a booth on the other side. So as you're kind of sitting, I'm going to draw a picture now, but we'll try to describe it so that we can. If we sit in this bar, just kind of like a semicircle.
We would need like one of those overhead camera things.
I've been watching a lot of stuff on
like those kid videos
on Twitch.
Unboxing stuff.
They have some really cool ways that they do this.
They must have some cool rigs. Yeah.
It's not even a rig. It's graphical. They have they'll pop them. And we'll have to show you on the iPad. It was really cool. So the bar is kind of here in the center. And this is where is. Over here you have a bunch of those aquatic things next to us. We're sitting here eating. And across the way over here in the most darkened part of this, kind of in the back in the corner with their feet up on the table, is this figure with their hood drawn over their head. Inside the hood, you can see just the gentle glow of two kind of crimson red eyes inside of this hood. And you could just tell that they're definitely intently watching us at the table.
Okay.
Eyes kind of narrowed, not moving, arms crossed across their chest, feet up on the table, just kind of hooded and peering out of the hood, but you can feel them watching you.
Okay. I looked down and started eating, continued eating, and Glume, we're being watched.
Where?
In the back corner there. This guy's got his feet up. He's got red eyes.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I see him.
I don't know what to make of it.
Well, they're not bothering us. We're not bothering them. No rule says you can't watch somebody.
True. Okay. Let's just keep an eye on them. And
so there's two doors into this place too. One on either side of the bar, and then the bar kind of juts up against this. And actually, you can see that this actually can be opened up.
The front.
This can be opened up, and they can literally serve out right out onto the street. And then they have these two doors.
Oh, it's like an outdoor cafe.
Yeah, it can be like an outdoor cafe. Maybe if it was like nicer weather or something.
It's like Williamsburg, Brooklyn. With those garages that open up and chairs. They put chairs on the curb. Something like that?
Oh, yeah. Like they could open this up. There's an awning out there, and they would sell something out, maybe a special festival days or something.
I should come back.
But yeah, maybe we'll kind of go festival.
Sounds fun.
I bet it's a real...
This drink is good.
It is. It's, you know what? It sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's getting better as I'm drinking it. Are you enjoying it?
I think it gets stronger as you get closer to the bottom.
It does. It's concentrating on the bottom?
I'm feeling more talkative all of a sudden.
Yeah, you are.
I know.
I've never heard you say this many words at once.
I know. It was like, that was like 10 words together.
It was.
It's crazy.
All right, well...
I think I like this stuff. I don't know.
Maybe we should pace ourselves.
Maybe we should. This is just one.
Yes, that's true. Okay. Let's sip it. Should we,
what is a huckleberry, anyways? I've never heard of a huckleberry.
It's a fruit. I've seen them out in the wild when we were what the hell? What were we doing?
Oh, when
scavenging.
Scavenging. Yeah, gotcha.
I've seen it out scavenging. Sometimes fruit, I would sneak a little snack when no one was looking and just grab them off the bush. They're pretty good.
It is pretty not bad. Not bad. I like.
Once you get past that weird creaminess.
Yeah, it's very creamy, but I think it's loosening up a little bit too. Like it's getting thinner. I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right.
So as you're eating, this door opens up. And 3 very heavily armed and heavily armored individuals walk in.
Okay, so the door to the left of us. 2
of them are wearing helmets, and the other one doesn't have a helmet on. He's actually holding it. His head is completely shaved, and he has a forked purple beard.
Okay.
And he's got a huge rifle strapped across his back.
Okay. Glume, I think Constable Wayne just walked in.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, let's be cool. Let's just be cool.
Okay.
We're just passing through. We don't want any trouble.
Should I introduce myself?
I think let's let him come over.
Okay.
I have a feeling he's going to. Okay. And you see him walk in, and he kind of catches a glance at the bug guy, and the bug guy kind of motions over to you, and he walks over. And as you're kind of slurping up the gravy and the grease off your plate and really enjoying your goat spider shank that you're eating, he kind of stops right at the foot of the table and puts his hands on top of the table and kind of drums his fingers.
Okay.
He's very big, thick, square fingers.
I look up and, hello.
And you look up at his grizzled, kind of scarred face. Mm-hmm. He's got a milky eye with a scar across it, and he says, "Son?"
"Yes?"
"I'm Constable Wayne."
"Oh, Zilla told me about you."
"Who?" "Oh, yeah. The bug."
"Yeah, he said you'd be wanting to see me. We were thinking of maybe, seeking you out after we finished eating. We kind of just got here."
"Well, we make it our habit to make sure that we check on anybody new here because we don't want any shit from anybody in my town."
"Well, that's smart."
And you can see on his belt, he has a huge club with it's got circuitry in it and a huge head to it. And the 2 guys are just menacing standing behind him. And he's like, "We don't tolerate any shit from any outsiders." Understood. I need to make that very, very plain.
It's pretty clear, especially with those guys behind you. No, we're not looking for any trouble. We just strolling through town.
What about your muty friend?
Yeah, he's not very talkative, but his name's Glume.
I don't fucking care what your name is. I don't care what your name is.
He's a nice guy.
Okay.
What is it that you would like to know?
I would like to know that I have your word that we're not going to have any problems.
No, heck no. What am I looking for? Who would look for problems?
Well, look, lots of people.
No.
I wouldn't be having this conversation if this wasn't something that happens all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just making it plain to you. Since you're new, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt to let you know where I stand on this situation.
Gotcha.
And let's not make this become a situation, because when this becomes a situation, I have to sort out situations.
This won't. I'm sorry.
What?
I just all these situations. I won't make a situation for your situations. I know we're just, like I said, we're just passing through town. Sorry that you must go through so much crap to have to be so, I don't know, gruff about it, but I understand.
Don't be sorry. Don't be apologetic.
Okay.
Don't be trouble.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah. Oddly, I feel safer now in this town.
You should.
Good. Thank you, Constable Wayne. It's a pleasure meeting you.
He kind of turns on his heel and just kind of dismisses you and moves on. He kind of floats through the bar. That replays itself at least one other time where he makes it very clear to somebody that we don't tolerate this.
Okay.
Regardless of who you think you are, what you think you're going to do, it's not going to happen here. Okay. And he's very no nonsense and works his way across the bar. As he kind of walks this way to the left past the booths.
Is he heading towards that guy, that red-eyed guy?
That person is there, yeah. And they don't seem to budge or move. He kind of looks sideways at them and just continues past. So whomever this person is obviously has been...
He's been here. He's not new.
Not new, but been written the riot act already.
He's
by
already gotten
Constable.
the riot act.
And the three of them kind of walk out of the other side. But you notice...
Did he even hesitate there, or did he just stroll by? Did he wave like, hey, how are you? Or did he give him a look?
Give me a spot real quick.
13.
You could see that his eyes kind of raised to look at
Plus
the figure.
1, 14.
14. No, you made it.
Okay.
His eyes kind of raised as he crossed the figure, but he definitely didn't break stride. And you also notice that like the buzz of the whole bar kind of died down.
Plus 3, actually, that was 16. But then I got it. So he glanced at him?
Kind of half glanced as he walked past that person. Yeah.
The bar quieted obviously when he came in.
As they came in, yes, they knew. Everyone knew who they were. Everybody knew that they're obviously somebody not to fuck with.
Okay. Oh, you know, that wasn't so bad.
If you say so, that guy was a dick.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, but I thought it was going to be worse.
I guess it could be. Okay.
You know, maybe a guy like that, you know, not looking for trouble. At least he's discouraging trouble. And last thing we want over here is trouble.
I'm sure it's the price of living out here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's finish
our pint.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So you finish up your lunch and your pint of spider.
Was it lunchtime? It's the afternoon?
Yeah, it was like you guys got there probably middle of the day, right?
Okay.
You press through. And the day's wrapping up. You finish your lunch and he cleans up his plate, mopping it up with bread and getting all the gravy and licking his fingers. Very tasty spider goat kebab.
What would they do without that animal?
I don't know either. It's a staple, obviously.
They drink it. I guess we do that with cows.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You ready to go buy some stuff?
Yeah, we should probably gear up a little bit and then maybe get some rest.
Okay. So we get up and we walk to the doors and we exit the pasture and go out into the bazaar area outside. And there's lots of stalls selling all kinds of different stuff. There's one stall where the guy is basically taking...
This Frenzos.
Yeah, he's over there. He kind of waves at you.
We wave back. I wave back, I mean.
And Glume's like, he's uncomfortable. So, and there's a stall where a guy's basically taking some of these goat spiders, I guess, have some kind of spinnerets, and he's taking it and weaving it into...
What's a spinneret?
Spinneret is like what the spiders have that shoot the silk out.
Oh, okay.
And so...
Learn something new every day.
Apparently, they use everything for these goat spider things. So they take the spinnerets, and he's actually weaving... Looks like he's weaving rope out of it.
Huh. All right, so we need rope, so let's go to that guy.
Okay. So
hello, good sir.
Hey. And his hands are just sticky, like it's just sticking to everything, like paper. His fingers are just...
We're looking for some...
He's kind of flinging things off of his fingers.
Some camping gear, some supplies. I see you have rope, some... Is it?
Yeah, it's what I do. I weave rope.
Is it that sticky though? I don't want rope that sticky.
No, when it comes out of the spinnerets, it's really sticky. So my hands are just constantly. Just hold on. He grabs a rag and he starts wiping his hands, and he's just pulling bits of paper, and his fingers are like just covered in this sticky solution. No, it doesn't. It's not like that. What we do is we weave it and then we dry it, and it's really super strong, and it's much smaller than normal rope, but it's probably twice as strong for half the diameter of a normal rope.
Oh, okay.
So it's really a million uses.
Nice. What's it rated like weight wise? Pound, like how much weight can it handle?
Heavy. Like lots.
It can handle lots.
Lots. I mean, it could easily hold up several 100 pounds.
Okay.
If you needed to suspend yourself, it's more than adequate. Like I said, it's about twice as strong as normal rope.
So we can use it for climbing, descending?
Oh, it's perfect for that.
Okay.
And then also, we have some climbing rope. So what we do is we cure it so that it's still a little bit sticky, so it has a little bit of adhesion to your hands when you climb.
Oh, okay.
So it really, really makes it better.
Do you have any cheap rope?
You want cheap rope? Cheap rope is over here. This is... I can give you like 100 foot of it for maybe like 10 copper. It's cheap rope.
Well, what about gloves? You have gloves?
We do have gloves, yeah.
And I also need tarp.
Tarp. I don't have tarp.
You don't have tarp?
No. But I do have gloves. We coat some of the gloves with that special solution, too, so it would make them a little bit stickier for climbing. Those are, they're not cheap, though.
Right. Well, I'm trying to decide if I should spend my money on gloves or rope. Seems gloves can come in, they can both come in handy.
Yeah.
Well, how much is the rope? I'm just assuming the way you're
rope?
Describing it. The good rope. The rope that you got your fingers in the spiral.
I can probably get you like 150 feet for 40 copper.
Okay, that's not too bad. What about the gloves?
Gloves, I'll throw them in for 25.
25. I've already done 50 copper. So wait. So what did you say for? That's 65 already.
65 copper, yeah.
All right. All right, you know what? Let me get the gloves and the cheap rope.
Okay.
Will the cheap rope also hold me?
Yeah, it's good still. It's the same stuff. It's just not cured, so it doesn't give you any kind of bonuses to help climbing.
But do the gloves give me bonuses to climbing?
If you get the nice gloves,
yeah,
sure.
The nice gloves.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, let me get those nice gloves. They do look nice. Can I try them on?
Sure.
Okay, I try them on.
Okay.
Do they feel worth it?
They feel worth. No, they're very well crafted gloves. They're going to protect your hands. They're perfect for climbing and holding on. So you don't have to worry about falling.
Okay, so
and then when you kind of push them together, they kind of have a tackiness to them, almost like a pair of like receiver gloves. Kind of have that tacky like palm.
Cool
stuff to it.
All right, so yeah, I'll take the gloves and the rope. How much is it?
What did we say?
We said 10 for the rope.
10 for the rope, and then 25 for the gloves.
Right. So, okay. Says 35 copper?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Can you do any better than that? I'm a little pressed.
Okay, well, that's not my problem. I'm already selling you the cheap rope.
Nobody here haggles in this town. I noticed.
No.
I look around to see if there's any of the rope guys.
High or low for favorable?
Low.
Okay, you look over and there's another rope vendor.
Well, I was just at that rope guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
That motherfucker?
And he, the rope was 8 copper. I'm not going to chew you down the 2 copper, but he had cheaper gloves.
Okay.
And they seemed just as nice.
So what are you thinking about offering me here?
Well, I think that I'll give you the 10 for the rope because it seems like good rope. And they are nice gloves. But what do you say? How much for the gloves? I forgot.
25.
25. That guy was selling them for 20. Can we at least match the gloves? 20?
Okay, make a charisma roll with a minus.
I don't have a minus charisma. I think. Oh, yes, I do. I have -2.
You have -2, and then tell me that you're going to get above 10.
17,
okay.
Baby.
Okay, fine.
Thanks, man.
I hate that fucking guy.
I know he's driving business.
I hate that you're doing this to me because I don't like that guy.
I'm sorry,
but I don't want him to win.
Listen, I'll bring people to you. I'll tell. I'll spread the word.
Okay.
What's your name? I already did.
My name is Albert.
By the way, have you ever gotten swords from Frenzo? Because
Frenzo's my cousin.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
All right. So Frenzo, and what's your name?
Albert.
Okay. Do you have a card, Albert?
I don't have a card. I can't afford it. It's just going to stick to my hands.
All right, well, that's true. All right. Well, listen, I'll do what I can to send people your way.
Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate the business, your patronship. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I'll see you again.
How much was this? So that was 10 for the rope and 20. So 30.
30, yes.
30 copper. So now I'm down to 10 copper.
Okay. That money's just burning a hole in your pocket already, huh? You're just spending it already.
Well, I don't want to borrow any more money from Glume. I don't think I could find lodging for 10 copper.
No, we're going to camp outside. We're not staying in lodging.
Okay, so is there a campground around? So, all right, so wait.
Can I get a spot roll again, please?
13.
And you have a plus on your spot?
Yes, 16.
16, all right. So as you're kind of working your way through and you're winding your rope up and putting your gloves in your backpack, you see out of the corner of your eye, again, your friend from the bar with the hood kind of trailing you, very skillfully kind of trailing you.
Okay, so I put the stuff in my backpack. Sling the backpack over my shoulder, and hey, Glume, follow me for a second. And I start to walk away from this stand. When I do so, I do so, and then I go, oh, over here. And I turn kind of to the right, like I'm going to the right, and I use that opportunity to glance to see if he's still following us.
Okay.
Is he still following us?
And yeah, they're kind of following you at a good distance.
Did you say they?
This person, yeah. You can't really make out whether it's male or female. It's diminutive in stature, maybe like athletic and very graceful, but not like super overtly muscular like your friend Constable Wayne.
Okay. Glume. This guy's following us, man.
Okay. Do you want me to double back? What do you want to do?
Let's walk somewhere secluded.
Okay. So you kind of stroll towards the edge of the bazaar where things start to thin out. And you notice it becomes there's a very grovey area where some travelers have kind of pitched some tents and tied some tarps up and put some bedrolls down. And, you know, there's a bunch of them that are kind of hanging around a fire and singing and stuff. The sun's starting to set, you know, as the night starts to come in. And so you're right along the edge of this grovey kind of area at the edge of town.
Maybe we should split up. I'll head to the campground. You see if you double around behind this guy. We'll see who he follows.
Okay. Should be interesting.
Am I rolling anything?
You don't have to. I have to.
Constable Wayne in the house. I'm gonna use this opportunity of silence to increase the amount of silence by going. Now, I'll wait for you to come back, and then I'll get a beer.
Get your beer while I look.
No, then there'll be like no noise going on.
Okay. I'm trying to find the right skill.
Well, listen, also, just for the hardcore, this is actual play of Gamma World. And so just for the hardcores out there, I should probably have been doing, but when we're also trying to record this and make it a little more interesting, I should be recording the weight of the stuff I'm carrying and seeing if it's in my carrying capacity.
But you're like a professional carrier, though.
Yeah, and I'm like a freaking huge ox anyway, but still, you know, so if you guys could offer us the leisure of allowing some of these things to slip just a bit. Because as you can see, our fucking DM, our GM, plays it by the book and rolls when it's necessary. So give us a break on carrying capacity.
I'm going to give you carrying capacity. Unless you're trying to carry something ridiculous, we're not going to do that. But so you kind of head towards, not even kind of, you start heading towards this grovey area, the camping area, and he slips away almost immediately.
He being Glume.
Glume. You immediately lose sight of him.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
He's gone. And make another spot check real quick.
Okay.
All right, so you kind of lost sight of the person too. You're looking around, but you can't quite make out where they disappeared to because they were in and out of the crowd as well. And they were being very skillful about it. You just nailed a couple of really good spot checks, and you could see where they were at. So
I keep meandering through this campground and just kind of keep trying to steal glances in different directions to see if I see something.
Okay, so make another roll. All right. So you're in the campground.
7.
It's pretty wild. I mean, it's almost like a frat party. I mean, people are over there drinking, they're winding down. They're like it's like a festival almost, you know. There's like a drum circle. Yeah, there's a couple of people playing some crazy instruments and this guy's got a pipe and this guy's got a
sorry.
a homemade lute or guitar of some kind. While Nick gets his beer, I will flesh out the world.
I'm listening to you. And go ahead.
And you're kind of wandering through, you know, heavy smoke. You smell lots of different things being cooked, lots of different noises. So it's easy to get distracted and kind of lose track of this poison as they're tracking you.
You right with that?
I'm good. I'm good for now. Yeah. Okay. and you kind of are walking through, and you bump into very hardly as you're craning your head into somebody and something very, very solid.
Well, I turn around and face it.
All right. What's your strength? Your strength is...
My strength is my one strength. 15.
15. All right, so you kind of
plus 2.
Crash into, and as you look up, it's one of these giant suited security goons that were kind of with the constable. He isn't wearing a helmet, and he has a giant green mohawk and a million rings in his face and a tattoo on his face. And right off the bat, he looks extremely inebriated.
Oh.
And you crashed right into him. Now, I mean, he's solid and you're solid, so it made a huge bang. You both kind of went back a little bit, and he just kind of glares down at you.
Okay. Hey, man. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Fuck me then. I'm just gonna walk in this direction over here, and I guess I just side skirt this fucker.
Okay. He goes, yeah, walk away.
Yeah.
Fucking bump into me, and you fucking walk away. You know who I am? You know who I work for?
Constable Wayne.
Yeah, that's right.
He said he doesn't want any trouble. Are you making trouble?
Well, you found trouble, pal.
Oh, I didn't realize I found trouble. I thought, hey, did you see that guy with the red eyes?
What?
There's a guy out there with red eyes.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like 800 guys out there with red eyes and fucking 12 noses and 14 ears.
And he's got a hood.
Okay. You just
Am I
described everybody in the... No.
And he's out there.
I'm off duty. I'm not taking police reports.
I'm not giving you a police report. I just think
he's being mouthy with me?
I think he's following you.
Okay. Me?
Yes.
Why?
I have no idea, and that's why I came here, and he was just following the both of us.
You know what? There's something about you I don't like.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm just being honest with you.
Doesn't change the fact that there's something about you I don't like.
Okay. Well, what should we do?
He grabs he tries to grab a hold of your arm. What do you want to do?
I fucking do like one of those martial art rolls away from the fucker.
Okay, let's roll. What you got? Tumbling or something? You got acrobatics? What do you got?
I have jumping.
Jumping. All right, so you're going to jump away from him. Okay.
Yeah, I have a +3 jump.
All right. Roll a jump with the difficulty of a 10.
15.
Okay. So you kind of jump and tumble and roll away and spin away from him. And then it just seems to just piss him off.
Okay.
Give me another spot check.
17.
Okay. You kind of make out Glume in the distance. He's kind of he's working his way closer towards you.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of see him moving quickly on the edge. You can't really make out exactly where he is. He's dashing between things and people, but you have kind of caught him out of the corner of your eye.
So I just start to walk away from this guy.
Okay. So he's following you. He's just yelling at you. What the fuck's your problem? I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. You're rubbing me the wrong way. What the fuck is your deal, dude?
I just keep walking. I want this guy to follow me through town.
He
yelling at me.
He's following you and just yelling and cursing at you. And he kind of hocks a loogie in the back of your fucking head, and he tries to hit you. You can feel the loogie whiz over your shoulder as he kind of spits. A nice greasy one just whizzes past your cheek and over your shoulder, hits the wall. And it hits another, actually, you know what? It actually hits another person, and that person's like, what the fuck? And he looks up at you like, what the fuck did you do that for?
I don't know. That fucking drunk bastard behind me. Do you see him following me? He's fucking spitting at me.
The fucking cop?
Yeah, the cop.
You expect me to believe that the cop spit at me?
Yeah, wait, look how drunk he is.
Dude.
Yeah, well, if I were you, I would turn around and just keep walking, man. Too. I don't know. We got to.
I'm trying to get a drum circle going over here, and you fucking spit in my face.
Have you seen Constable Wayne?
I've seen him. Yeah, we've all seen Constable Wayne.
Well, where is he?
Asshole. I don't know.
Well, we have to walk towards Constable Wayne.
I don't want to get involved in this. I don't want anybody spitting at me.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep walking. I didn't spit on you.
Okay.
Okay. So I just keep walking.
Okay.
Is he following me?
He's still following me.
He's still following me.
Yeah. And as he's kind of
do I see? Do I see Frenzo?
You're working your way back towards the square, but you're a little bit away from Frenzo.
What about his cousin Alfred?
Albert, the rope guy. He's starting to pack up because they're starting to put everything away. He's starting to pack up. But you see him.
I see him. Am I walking in his direction?
You can walk in his direction.
Okay, I'm going to walk in his direction.
All right, so you're working your way towards Albert.
Right.
This guy's coming behind. You can hear him reaching on his back and pulling something off.
Okay.
And you hear kind of a cocking noise.
Okay. Hey, am I in? Could Albert hear me at this point?
I'm sure, yeah.
Okay, Albert.
And he looks up, got paper stuck all over his hand, got a piece of paper stuck to his fucking head. Oh, hey.
Yeah, hey, Albert, listen, have you seen Constable Wayne?
I haven't seen Constable. There's an officer right behind you, though. He seems like maybe he can help you.
Yeah, he's trying to kick my ass.
Okay.
So you haven't seen him?
He's around. I don't know. He's all over the place.
Okay, I keep walking.
All right.
I heard, what did I hear?
You heard him pull something off his back. You heard it cocked, and you kind of hear this high-pitched wee starting to, like, spin up.
Okay. I checked myself. My charge pistol is where it belongs. Is it on my hip?
It's on your holster, yeah.
Okay. All right. I keep walking.
Okay. So
I don't think this guy's going to shoot me in the middle of the freaking square for no reason.
So you're working your way over that way towards where it's starting to crowd up a little bit in the bazaar again.
Okay.
You know, make another spot roll real quick.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm about to say I look around. I'm looking for Constable Wayne.
Okay. Oh, you're looking for Constable Wayne?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you're looking around. You don't
13
immediately don't see him.
Okay.
You don't see Glume. You don't see the other person either. I think you're kind of in a bit of a panic because this guy's.
Yeah, I mean, I got one guy potentially chasing me. I don't see Glume, and this guy's fucking not leaving.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I turn around and do something about it, I'm fucked too. So, I honestly, I'm okay. And Frenzo's gone. You said
Frenzo is when you're not there yet. You can keep working your way towards.
What about
Frenzo.
the tavern? Am I near the tavern?
You can get to the tavern in about 3 rounds. Yeah.
Okay, I walk back towards the tavern.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you kind of cross the open square and you're within maybe about a round of getting to the tavern, you hear the guy kind of snicker and he pulls the trigger and you hear something whizzing at you and past you and it kind of clanks into the wall. It looks like some kind of like almost like a manacle with like a very small ball on the end of it. And it's and it kind of ricochets off the wall and you hear him go cock it again.
Okay. Do I have a sense of how close this guy is to me?
He's not super close to you. He's a little ways behind you. You would have to run around to get on top of him.
And he's drunk, right?
Seems drunk, yeah.
I'm going to keep walking.
Okay, so you keep going towards the
tavern.
Okay. And you can kind of hear him start to pick up speed as he sees you get closer to the door.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to take another shot at you. What's your armor? What's your defense?
My defense is 13.
13.
And my armor is 6.
All right, so he needs at least a 13 to hit you.
He's drunk.
And he's drunk, yeah.
And he's running, you said.
Yeah, so he's running. So he takes another shot, and he misses you with another one of those things you could hear go and kind of fall to the ground.
All right. I start to run into the bar. Can I run towards the bar and maybe close the distance of a round or so?
Okay. So you could spend all of your actions running into the bar, yes.
Yes. Can I?
Okay, so you get into the safety of the bar.
Sweet. Okay.
And then your eyes kind of start to adjust as you hit the inside because it's dark in there. And there you see... Yes.
Freaking one of Constable Wayne's cops is drunk out there trying to kill me. Is there a form I fill out?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, come with me. And he kind of lifts up one of the arms of the bar and he kind of puts you down. And you can see behind the bar, there's a set of stairs and a little ladder that go down. So come in here.
Okay. Thanks, man. Where am I going?
Just go downstairs.
All right. I go downstairs.
Okay. So you go downstairs into what's like a little storage room where he has a bunch of old glasses and liquor and stuff stacked up down there.
Okay.
And you're kind of wedged in. It's really tight.
Is it dark? Is it light? Do I see?
It's dark, but there's some small lights on. It's not super well lit down there. It's like a cast-off storage thing, and he kind of pulls the floor down over the top of it.
Okay, so I'm closed in there.
Yeah.
All right, I look around. Do I see anything cool besides some lights and some glasses?
No, and there's some containers and bottles of different kinds of alcohol and stuff. Nothing super exciting, unless you want to try to crack one open and drink one.
That's how I'm thinking of doing.
Okay.
I'm thinking of... No, this guy helped me. I'm going to just sit. I'm just going to sit it out and see what happens.
Okay, so you hear somebody come in and then a ruckus, some stuff being broken and smashed. And then after a while, it gets kind of quiet again. And then you hear the noise of the bar kind of pick up a little bit.
Okay.
And you're sitting down there, so...
I'm assuming he's going to open the door when things cool off. So I'm just going to keep sitting there.
So you sit there for a little while. You start getting bored. You know, you're organizing you're turning the glasses around. You're organizing the labels. You're lining everything up. You're just sitting down there, just waiting. And then you hear the bar kind of get quieter and quieter and quieter. And then you hear the door opens up, and you know he's kind of standing up there holding his arm. One of his forearms, and it's safe to come up now.
What happened to your arm?
That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, he was chasing me all the time. He spit at me. He shot at me.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole.
Well, what happened to your arm?
He got a little rough.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I thought the constable said he doesn't want any trouble.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes you got to bring trouble to stop trouble. You know, the people that he hires... Their tactics aren't always the best, but they get the job done. And when they're off duty, they're off duty. Sometimes they're just as big a trouble as everybody else.
Oh, well.
That guy's one of them.
Well, I didn't mean for you to get hurt or anything. I just thought maybe you knew who the constable was, and I could have went.
Yeah, it's fine. Occupational hazard.
You're a good sport.
Your friend is here.
Oh, who?
The scary one.
I look around.
Yeah, he's got somebody with him too.
He's got. Ooh. I look around, see if I see him.
All right, so sitting over at the bar is Glume, and then this other person, the person with the hood, is sitting across from him at the spot where you guys were sitting.
Okay. It's
Czar.
Oh, Czar. Listen, man, I really appreciate it. All
right, just get out of here. I don't want any more trouble.
All right. Well,
luckily I got 3 other arms.
Well, I know. Can I get you something?
You know, I don't get workman's comp with this job.
You don't?
No, there's no workman's comp on this job.
What? Can I buy you a drink?
What are you going to buy me?
Some of that milk
I wouldn't drink any of this shit here.
Well, what do you mean? I drank. My friends and I drank.
My metabolism doesn't work like this. I can't consume. I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh well. If I ever see you around, I owe you one. Thanks.
Fine.
And I walk.
You get your creepy friends out of here.
All right. I walk towards my creepy friends.
Okay, so you walk over to the bar, and Glume is sitting there with this person, and they're not really talking. They're just kind of sitting together.
Fucking weirdos. I just sit down. I look at Glume. I look at the other guy, and then I look back at Glume.
Meecho?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it right.
Yes, you got Meecho right.
This is Grace.
Grace.
And she pulls her hood back, and she's got completely shaved head. The red tattoo down the middle of her head is almost like an arrow, and red eyes. Kind of, they don't glow like bright red, but they're kind of like an accent almost behind them. And you can see little bits of circuitry like in her skin here and there.
She's synthetic.
And she seems like she's a synthetic. And she says that we need her help.
Come again?
She says that we need her help.
We need her help?
Yeah.
Well, is this a friend of yours?
I don't know her.
I don't know her.
She says we need her help.
Grace, was it?
Yes.
Why do you think we need your help?
Because I know where you're going, and I know what you need to do. and I can help you get it done.
You know where I'm going?
I know where you're going.
Enlighten me. Where am I going?
You're going to Super Adventure Funland.
Super Adventure what?
Super Adventure Funland. Isn't that what they call that place?
I don't know what you're talking about. I never heard of Super Adventure Funland.
Super Adventure Fun Mountain Land. What do you call it?
Well, you're trying to trick me and getting you to tell you where I'm going. I don't know what the hell Super Adventure.
I know where Husk used to take you. I know where you're going to go. I need to come with you. I can help you.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, let's just say there's something in it for me too. But I know that you need my help.
How do I know you're not part of Husk's crew? What's stopping Glume and I from...
Because I could have killed you guys like 9 times on the way over here. I mean, you were wandering through the woods for how long? In circles.
You were following us in the woods?
You need my help.
You were following us in the woods?
I've been following you since the Citadel.
Since the Citadel?
Yes.
You're from the Citadel?
Yes.
I don't trust you.
Well,
Glume.
that's fine.
Glume. Why would we trust this person?
I don't know.
She's been following us. She thinks she knows where we're going. And now she's saying we need her help. There's no free lunch.
I know. But I mean, this is a buddy. If this is a buddy, this is a buddy comedy. I don't know. It doesn't fit in. It's like something about Mary now. I don't know.
Well, it's not certainly not the Three Stooges.
Look, I know she got the drop on me. She's good. I think if she wanted us dead, we would be dead by now.
So, Glume. Grace, is it right if I talk to my friend Glume for a minute?
Absolutely.
Glume, come with me.
Okay. So you guys
you walk over to
you walk over to the bar. Okay, over here.
Glume, what the? Glume, yeah, she's been following us. Okay, since she's been following us. Why would she want to help us? She said something's in it for her. I say, listen, you may be right. I trust your instincts, but if there's something in it for her, I want to know what the fuck it is before we go anywhere with it.
Well, I'll tell you this. When she was following you and that constable was on your ass, she had you covered. I got the idea that if you got into some kind of trouble, she was going to help you out. She wasn't carrying herself like a person who was aggressive. I just don't get that idea. I'm not going to say I trust her. I don't trust anybody. But I don't know. She's synthetic. Maybe she knows tech.
Well, listen, we could probably use somebody who knows tech. I don't know what the fuck she's calling Super Adventure Funland. I don't know if it's the place where we're actually going, that it's called that.
Okay.
I myself never heard that.
You've never heard that terminology?
No.
Okay.
But I don't know. Even if we go by your hunch that she was looking out for us at some point today, then what's in it for her? What's the secret?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Why don't we ask her?
But if she doesn't tell us, what do we say?
I don't know. We can't.
We're going to tell her to fuck off? What are you going to... Listen, we got to be on the same page, because if I don't want to argue with you in front of her...
We're on the same page. Look, if we say no thank you, nothing could stop her from following us.
That's true.
I mean, we could try to be sneakier and sneak out. I mean, we could do that. If you don't want it, we could sneak out. Maybe we say, yes, we're going to meet you here, and then we sneak out.
You're a pretty freaky, sneaky bastard.
We could sneak out.
I know you could sneak out.
We could sneak out.
I don't know if I can sneak out. But I want more info.
Okay.
Because if she's on the up and up, why wouldn't she tell us? I'm going to go ask her.
Okay.
So I walk.
Look, I'm going into silent mode. You do the talking.
The goat milk is wearing off?
It's wearing off.
Fuck. All right.
I'm not feeling talkative. Actually, I have a little bit of a headache.
I walk over and, hey, look, Grace, we have absolutely no reason to trust you. You've been following us, which gives us even less reason to trust you. You say we need your help? Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. But you did say it's something in it for you. So, if you want us to trust you, then you have to trust us and tell us what exactly is in it for you, so that way we could decide if we want you to come with us.
Okay.
I think it's a reasonable request.
Fair question. I give you a simple answer.
Go ahead.
There's a piece of tech in there. I need you guys to help me get it. I'll help you guys identify whatever tech you need. We'll pick the best stuff and we'll split it up, except for this one piece. This one piece I need.
So you've been there?
I haven't gotten as far in as I need to get, and I'm hoping that you can get me there.
Something in your way?
Well, I mean, look, there are some obstacles you got to throw some brute strength at, right?
Hmm. My friend likes you for some reason. And, I don't know.
Your friend likes me?
Yeah.
He's kind of like a piece of furniture. He's just kind of around.
Well, no, you don't understand. He doesn't really like a lot of people. So it's kind of when he kind of has a hunch about somebody, you kind of have to
but he likes
stand
you.
up and note. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't ask him. But, I owe him. But he has a good feeling about you. And so I appreciate you being honest. I wish you could tell us what type of tech, but I guess it doesn't even matter because it wouldn't even make sense to me. So, who are you with? Like, were you with any of those? Which sect at the Citadel are you with?
I don't align myself with any sect of the Citadel.
So you're just completely rogue?
I wouldn't say rogue, but I do what's in my own best interest and those that I care about, their best interests. But isn't that what we're all doing?
Yes. All right. Let's just get some rest and maybe my head will be clearer in the morning. Right now it's full of fucking goat milk.
All right. So boys, get your rest. We'll meet at the edge of the gate in the morning and we'll go to Super Adventure Funland.
I think we should end right there. Cool. Super Adventure Funland.
All right. So Super Adventure Funland.
All right. Before I cut this out and run to the restroom, again, I want to apologize. Though we didn't really miss any RPG shows yet. This would be coming out this Monday anyway. Okay. Usually we do 2 on that. So we're not behind this. The other show we're behind.
The shit show.
The shit show is. It's not the shit. It's not
the one that
we had the shit show of. So if you're interested, take a listen to that. And look us up on Twitter, Doomsday Doopy, the website Doomsday Doopy Doo. Send us an email. We really enjoy getting those. And that's it. Our email address is doomsdaydoopydoo@gmail.com. And we'll see you guys next time.